This is Ryan Raven, and this is the story about the first time I smoked pot, which, funny enough, is actually the first time I drank and got drunk. So I'm gonna give a little context behind the story first before I start. So I didn't know my dad until I was 12. I thought what I call my stepdad was my real dad until I was 12, and he was separated from my mom anyway, and I didn't really like him. I didn't know my dad until I was 12 and didn't start seeing him until I was 16 because he moved into my hometown. And him and the wife he was with at that time ended up getting like $50,000 or something like that from a settlement from her dad dying. So they had like a flea market, they had a produce stand. They ended up spending all that money within like 2 years, and then his wife ended up dying after they split from like an overdose, and she choked like on pills, I think. Well, anyway, back to the story. So the first time I smoked pot was with my dad, and he bought like 2 pounds of Northern Lights when it was like the number one weed strain, and I smoked for like a week straight. First time I smoked was great. I only took a few hits and I was good. And I believe Freddie was there, and it was also his first time smoking pot. No, Freddie wasn't there. It was my stepbrother Devon was there. Anyway, we were grilling and cooking food on the stove, and we started taking shots in the kitchen of Captain Morgan. My very first drink, and I still drink Captain Morgan, but now I like the private stock. I don't like just the regular Captain Morgan. Was taking shots, just straight shots. I was taking it like a fucking champion, man. And we smoked probably 4 joints. I was trashed, and I passed out in the living room on the floor next to the bar, puked my chicken and rice and everything else that was in my stomach all over the floor. My dad had to clean it up, and he sat next to me the whole night, made sure I was doing okay, and was like making fun of me the whole time, which was cool of him. He's a pretty cool dude. Except the fact that he let me get drunk. But I also lied to him and said that I had been drinking a little bit anyway. And he didn't really see a problem with it. And I kind of don't see a problem with it if, you just let him try it. But I went a little overboard on it. Yeah, not good parenting. But he wasn't really my dad, I guess. I didn't really know him. I woke up in the same spot with no pillow, but a blanket draped over me the next day, and I felt great. And I guess that's the end of the story. Podcast on Fridays. I post these stories Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, Real Ryan Raven. See ya.